Good evening, friends, and welcome to a very interesting session on Saturday. And we would like to talk about various topics, namely Rahul Gandhi making a huge mistake, and what exactly is that mistake? Also, why is Delhi on high alert, and what's the reason for that? And also, with regards to there's an update regarding the Disha Salian case, as we all know, and this case has been going on for many years. We have covered it very each and every detail we have covered on Candid Meetup, even including the Sushant Singh Rajput case, as all of you know. So, what is the latest with regards to the Disha Salian case? Now, the Disha Salian case, the latest is the Bombay High Court has questioned the Mumbai police over why an FIR was not registered after Disha's father Satish Salian complained that a daughter had been murdered and allegedly gang raped. Now, police had registered only an accidental death report following her death in June 2020, and they did not register an FIR. So, as we all know, at that point of time, Paramveer Singh was the Mumbai Police Commissioner along with Sachin Vase. So, we know he completely messed up each and everything purposefully. And the court asked why, once her father formally raised doubts about the circumstances and alleged a cognizable offense, police did not register an FIR and investigate those allegations. The court also noted that the family had apparently not received copies of the post-mortem report and ADR even 5 years after her death. So, why was the post-mortem report not given to the family? Is the question. So all this, you can see how the whole yeah. So sorry for the slight disturbance. So going back to the Disha Salian case, and you know why everyone is playing with regards to how this case, because so many people do not want the truth to come out, because many political parties will get exposed, and it's quite obvious from how things are being played out, and we will have to wait and see how this case moves forward, right? Because it has been 6 years. Sushant Singh Rajput case has been closed, as all of you know. The CBI closed the Sushant Singh Rajput case, and so now the High Court also has not ruled that Disha Salian was murdered. What is significant is that the court is questioning why police did not register the FIR and investigate the murder allegations after the father raised them. Now, Satish Salian also is seeking a fresh investigation and has sought the interrogation of Aditya Thackeray. Mumbai police previously told the court that the SIT's findings were consistent with the original investigation, which had ruled out foul play. So, as we all know, the SIT which was formed, they have concluded that the investigation which was done by the original Mumbai police at that point of time under Paramveer Singh was actually accurate, and they did not find any evidence of foul play. Now, my question is, we all know that Nitesh Rane and Narayan Rane's son uh, is he's mentioned that he had a USB pen drive which had some sort of evidence with regards to the Disha Salian case. Now, has he submitted all the USB pen drive to the Bombay High Court? Now, Satish Salian's lawyer, Oja, I do think that he has submitted all of these files, and we will have to wait and see how this goes forward, because it is a very, very important case, and we have been fighting for this for a very, very long time. And many people, especially the SSRians at one point of time, they were a huge movement, and that's what caused the collapse of Bollywood films. So let us wait and watch and see how things move forward. Now, the next news is that the NSG and Delhi police have conducted joint anti-terror mock drills in Delhi ahead of Independence Day. The latest reports say drills were carried out at multiple strategic locations, including Nehru Palace and other key government security sensitive premises. And what the drills involved was stimulated terror attacks and bomb explosions, testing of rapid response and emergency evacuation, coordination between NSG, Delhi police, and other emergency agencies, assessment of communication systems and response times. The objective was to ensure preparedness for a possible terrorist incident during the heightened security period around August 15th. So this is a very, very important development, friends, that the NSG and Delhi police are conducting anti-terror mock drills in Delhi ahead of Independence Day. So now, this is a mock exercise, not evidence a terrorist attack has occurred or that an attack is imminent. Now, there are also separate Delhi police drills at places such as Kalkaji Mandir and Nehru Place as part of the Independence Day security preparations. And so this is how, the Amit Shah and the Home Security, they are preparing for, all possible, permutation combinations, right? Because we saw how Cockroach Janata Party assembled so many goons, like 1 lakh goons, who acted as NEET students. And we saw how violent they got. They was, pelting stones and at policemen, police women, and also at journalists. So, anything can happen, and, Amit Shah is taking the right call by having these mock drills. And because at this point of time, India is at a very sensitive period, because anti-national elements like Cockroach Janata Party and other, parties, they are trying to somehow destabilize, create some sort of anarchy in India. And this is how, many left-wing media also is promoting the Cockroach Janata Party. And so this is how, things are being put at play. Now, coming to the next piece of news, friends, and this is something which you will find very, very interesting, is that Congress MP Shashi Tharoor acknowledged that Rahul Gandhi's Chatron Ki Goonj outreach failed to generate the kind of response seen during the Cockroach Janata Party-led protest, prompting a pointed question within the party: did Congress fail to listen to Gen Z? So now Shashi Tharoor is again snubbing Rahul Gandhi, despite being in the Congress party. And this is, a snub from Shashi Tharoor. And speaking at 15th anniversary celebration of the international movement to unite nations in Mumbai, Shashi Tharoor said several of the issues that later became central to the CJP protest at Jantar Mantar had been raised by Congress and Rahul Gandhi through the party's Chatro Ki Goonj campaign. Interestingly, the issues taken up by the CJP and Jantar Mantar protest had been taken by us earlier. And we had this thing where Rahul Gandhi were addressing students about the paper leaks and so on. And that did not resonate as much as this did. He said that Congress needed to look beyond the issues it was raising and examine why the outreach has failed to connect with the young people in the same way. So you can see that he is completely snubbing the leadership of Rahul Gandhi, and how things have failed for Congress party. He has lost so many elections, nearly 100 elections, and even Shashi Tharoor, who wanted to become the Kerala chief minister, he was royally ignored, and Satishan became the Kerala CM candidate. and now the Kerala CM. So you can see that all is not well within the Congress party. Also, DK Shivakumar is also quite not happy with so many MLAs. Each and every day they want different posts in the Karnataka party, in the government. So, so many cracks happening within the Congress party in South India, and also Revanth Reddy also is not in very good terms. So Rahul Gandhi is struggling to hold his fort in the Congress party, and now he also talks about he's trying his best to connect to Gen Z. So if you follow his Instagram, he is making small reels on Instagram, and he says what is his secret to his being fit. He follows a very strict diet. He follows, he does yoga, he does weight training, and all those sort of, he disclosed his exercise regimen. And so it is quite hilarious that he is trying his best to look like Gen Z, and he is trying to connect to Gen Z. But he should realize that Gen Z is the real Gen Z. He is very intelligent and not stupid, right? Even the Cockroach Janata Party of Avijit Deepke and Saurav Das, they should realize that people, especially youngsters, are not idiots. They have access to social media, they have access to YouTube, they have access to all the social media platforms. They can analyze for themselves. They are not going to get brainwashed, except for certain elements in India who are left wing and left leaning. Except for those, the main people who voted for Modi ji during the last term election, they will definitely see through your lies and everything. So this is the best way. Even Modi ji has realized that interacting with the youth and Gen Z through Instagram reels, Facebook reels is very important. And so now people got afraid when just one post had billions of views or millions of views for Modi ji, and millions of likes and comments, and this completely troubled Facebook company, as we all know, and that they blocked his post, Modi ji's post, for considerable amount of time to curtail the reach. But they said that it is due to some technical glitch and all those crap, right? And we know how Modi ji and his government, they had so many long meetings with Meta, and they put some very strict guidelines for Meta, and this is going on. The meeting between Meta and the Indian government is going on, and but one thing is very important, that young children, should be, especially below 18, they should be their access should be restricted to platforms like Instagram and Facebook, where you have a lot of adult content, vulgar content, which is not good for the young minds below 18 years of age, and it should be restricted to all these youngsters below 18 years of age. The government should put forth all these rules on the social media companies like Meta, because it is corrupting the youth. And now what is happening is, friends, that Rahul Gandhi Rahul Gandhi has attacked the E20 fuel. What exactly is that? He stepped up on the government's E20 petrol policy, and alleging that higher ethanol blending is damaging cars and two-wheelers and increasing expenses for consumers. But the latest video has triggered a very funny thing, that BJP pointing to the car shown alongside Rahul Gandhi and claiming it is labeled E20 compatible. As the Congress was to take up the E20 issue in a big way, the fuel policy is turning into a major political flashpoint. So, what is very funny is that Rahul Gandhi was sitting next to a car with the fuel gauge open, and it was written E20 compatible. So, you can see how many self goals Rahul Gandhi is, making, how many mistakes he makes, and the kind of blunders he makes, and it is a huge blunder. And so what is happening is that he is losing allies, especially the DMK party with Stalin. We all know how that those things went. He sided with Vijay, right? But right now the Kaveri issue is going on with DK Shivkumar and actor Vijay. So now what will he do, right? He has some a few number of seats which he has given for as support for Vijay to form the government, the TVK government in Tamil Nadu, right? As we all know. So all these questions is something which people ask, and Rahul Gandhi fought with Kiran Rijiju in a verbal duel over a women's quota bill, and it was quite interesting, the exchange of comments. And Rijiji commented on the video of Rahul speaking about women's freedom of expression and challenged him to support the women's quota bill. Rahul hit back, questioning why the legislation was being unnecessarily linked to delimitation. So you can see that the opposition's job is to somehow stall all the bills from getting passed, whether it is the FCRA bill, whether it is the delimitation bill, whether it is UCC or any other bill, especially the FCRA bill, because that will the FCRA amendment bill will scrutinize the funding, the foreign funding of NGOs, right? And we all know that major politicians and actors and actresses, they have NGOs, and they are getting crores and crores of funding. So what happens if this funding stops, right? This funding has been used for anti-national activities inside India, and it is the need of the hour that Amit Shah and Modi ji somehow table this bill and somehow find a way to pass these very important bills like the FCRA and the delimitation bill. So friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit the hype and like button, as this helps the video reach more and more viewers. I would like to thank each and every one of you for seeing this video. Until then, Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.